Hi everyone, I'd like to share some of the ideas that I've been doing as far as using levels of understanding in my math class in third grade. I just wanted to put a disclaimer on this, and what I do is I look at the standards that I know every year third graders have trouble with mastery of. And then what I do is I go to the Department of Education. Under that, I click on Mathematics, and I find the Instructional Focus resource. You select your grade, and you can download a PDF, and you can keep it on your desktop. It looks like this, and it has a standard, and then it says the evidence of learning statements. And what I've done is I've taken this chart of evidence of learning statements, and I've kind of reworded it into simple terms for my students with examples. And I'm finding that it really helps students own their learning because they have examples here and they can say, oh yeah, I am doing that. I can do that. No, I need some more help on that. And what I do is I will break this level of understanding, level 1, 2, 3, and 4 out, so that maybe lesson 1 and 2 I might just show level 1 and level 2. I don't want to overwhelm the students. And then what I do is I will take that and I will use it during my objectives part of my lesson, so they can see that this is some examples of what we want to accomplish in the lesson. And then I use it at the end of my lesson for a check for understanding. And then what I've also done is I've taken videos that either I've done from Khan Academy and also from our Canvas Commons page in the mathematics department. Shannon Holmes has recorded some really good videos on the different lessons that we do teach. So I give the students the ability to say, oh, hey, I'm not really telling time to the nearest half hour. So I'll give them a video so that they can go back and they can learn that. And I'm finding that that's very powerful in the virtual classroom. So I've been thinking about how I can take some of this and bring it into the in-person classroom when I start teaching, when I go back to in-person. And I've been thinking that during centers time, when they come back to me, I can have 4 bins, and I can have level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. So that will help the students get some extra practice at whatever level they're at, so they can accomplish or master that level. I've also been thinking about making folders with all the levels of understanding, putting it on the outside, and then kind of just checking off as students are mastering the levels, and maybe even put some documentation in that folder to send home or for my own use. And I think that that might help the students, where they can grab that folder, they can kind of look in there and go, oh, this is where I am, and then they can move on to the next level. I'm finding that this does help with student ownership. At the end of my lesson, I will ask the students, what level are you? And they give me a fingers of 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it's really helped them understand where they are in the lesson, where we might be going for those students that kind of always want to know where are we going with this. And it also helps reinforce or reteach any of the lessons that a student may have missed or is just not getting. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you can also maybe use parts of this level of understanding in your own classroom. Thank you.